Good morning, students, my dear parents, teachers, the coordinators, respected principal ma'am, director Suman sir, as well as chairperson Jagdishwar Rao garu. So today we have come up with a session on the occasion of World Mental Health Day. Every year on this occasion, we used to have one or other program. So this academic year, so we have come up with a virtual session on World Mental Health Day. So today we have our school child counselor A.V. Shanti ma'am with us. So she will be giving a tips for all of us how to deal with the stress management. So coming to today's specialty, so it was in the year 1992 they have started up with this program to come up with the mental health awareness program to give awareness for different age categories of the people, and from there onwards it keeps continuing every year with celebrating with one or other theme. And coming to this academic year, that is 2020, the theme is mental health for all, greater investment and greater access. So, and especially this during this year, so many people has felt with mental stress and all. So today we have our child counselor giving us tips. So please let us follow the tips and let's get relief from the stress. I welcome A.V. Shanti ma'am to continue with the session. Over to Shanti ma'am. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. I'm A.V. Shanti. As we all know, today is a World Mental Health Day. You may know that World Mental Health Day was celebrated for the first time in October 1992, and the celebration goes on every year on the same day. So today, I want to share some slides regarding the World Mental Health Day and how to deal stress. Just a minute. World Mental Health Day. It is celebrated on 10th October. We all know that. So now, objectives of World Mental Health Day. Raising awareness of mental health issues, mobilizing efforts in support of mental health is the objective of World Mental Health Day. So, importance of mental health. We all know that people give importance to their physical health. When a person feels any type of headache or stomach ache or any vomiting fever, immediately he visit a hospital or he discuss his problem with somebody. But when it comes to mental health, generally people try to avoid to speak it out. They don't want to discuss with anybody. That social stigma is there in the society. So just here I have quoted, if we start being honest about our pain, our anger, and our shortcomings, instead of pretending they don't exist, then maybe we will leave the world a better place than we found it. So here, on the occasion of World Mental Health Day, we are telling that whatever the problem a person is having related to mental health, like physical health, we visit a hospital, a doctor, and discuss. Same thing here. If any issues are there, like negative thoughts, tension, stress, mental health, better to discuss, talk it out, and visit a mental health professional. So today I'm talking about stress and how to deal about stress. Stress is a normal reaction. We cannot tell that it is directly abnormal or something. A positive stress is also there. It's a normal reaction of our body when some changes or some demands occur. Our body reacts to these changes physically, mentally, and emotional responses. This is like we change situations, different situations, or thoughts or events can develop stress in people. Stress makes us feel irritated. It changes our behavior, like we irritated, frustrated, angry, and nervous. Stress can be positive, as I said, when it helps us to meet our deadlines. When we know that our examination timetable or something is, we know the date, we start planning. So in this way, this stress works as a positive stress. It affects, but when the stress, we cannot handle our stress in a positive way, then it affects us, like headache, tiredness. Some people, they can't sleep when they have overstress, difficulty in concentration, stomach upset, irritability, or anger. So these are the effects of stress. But when we can't deal our stress in correct time, or when the stress is for long time with us, then long-term effects will be heart diseases, asthma. There are many. Those are called psychosomatic also, psychological reasons, but it affects on our body. So here are some causes of stress. I am telling why a person feels stress. Events. Some happy events also develops stress as well as unhappy events. Happy events like getting married, person feels stress in that time also. A trainer has to take a training program, he feels a little stress. Unhappy events like loss of a job, financial crisis, loss of loved one. There are some unhappy events also which creates stress. Unrealistic expectations. No one is perfect. No one can 100% present perfectly or do any activity perfectly. We can do some mistakes. We have to accept our mistakes. And but if we think always to present 100%, then we can develop. Chances are there to develop stress if we can't deal that situation properly. So having poor management skills or problems in decision making or emotional problems, depression, mental tensions, being unhappy in your job or in your family or family relationships or any other relationships, job, colleague, with colleagues, long working hours, or if you are not happy with the job, then also we can develop stress. Fear and uncertainty. This is COVID time. We all know that. So in COVID, we don't know when that COVID problem will solve, when vaccines will come, but we can deal with this stress situation. We have to speak out. Again, I'm telling, we have to tell to somebody, discuss our problems. Yes, uncertainty also develops stress in people. Now the point is how to deal with stress. Exercise. We know that for physical health, exercise is required. Same here for mental health. To reduce stress, also exercise is required. If we do regular exercise, then we can reduce our stress. At the same time, some stretching exercises, getting good night's sleep, deep breathing exercises, pranayam, meditation, yoga, we have to do them regularly and take night sleep. If we sleep in correct time and get up in the morning, the right time, same time, then only our routine will be in a good way. So eat well, regular food, well balanced food we have to take. Don't skip any meal. And if we get up in the morning in the right time, we do exercise, pranayam, yoga, and we can take our food in the same time. Balanced food. So there is no need to do our activities very fast. So slow down your activities. Break down big jobs into smaller ones. Means we can make a to-do list. What are the things we have to do next day? And accordingly, we have to plan what things, prioritize your work. 1, 2, 3, 4, and accordingly we have to do our work. At a time, if we decide to do many works, it may develop stress in us. Take a break. Don't sit continuously and do your work. Take small breaks in between. As I said already, meditation, yoga, prayer is also very important. And listening to your favorite music, sit for some time, listen music, and watch your favorite movie also. That is also good. Spend time with nature. You can do gardening, and always when you do such type of activities, involve your children also with you. This is a group activity you can do along with your children and family members. And make time for your hobbies, reading, gardening, playing, and doing and any work like drawing, painting, knitting. So here I am telling again, reading is also all these are the hobbies which we can develop. We are getting sufficient time now. Yes, a little bit busy due to some reasons, working from home for parents and children are also staying at home. So then also you try to develop habits in front of, generally people sit in front of TV or they play mobile games, YouTube. So don't go for that. That time you can spend for reading or gardening or these good activities. Now the how to deal with stress is some more points are there, like doing puzzles, board games. We can sit with our family members and play board games. This is in a group we can do that. Talk about your problems. Again, I am telling you how to talk about your problems. Don't keep them in your mind. Don't feel shy to discuss those problems. Eliminate triggers. What are the triggers? Which, because of them only, you are getting stress. If you know, you have to eliminate them. And reduce screen time. Yes, it is very important to reduce screen time because in this COVID time, we all are working from home. Yes, when this is a part of your job, you have to do. But after this, after your hours, working hours, don't turn on the TV or mobile or laptop. Better to spend time with your family. Spend time, again, I'm telling, spend time with your family. So, our today's topic, parents' role in reducing stress in children. How can parents? Yes, already I have told many methods how to deal with your stress. Parents, generally what happens is what we tell our children will listen that, yes, but if we do any activity, our children imitate us. Role model. As a role model, we parents have to work. Means if we will sit in front of TV or we take a mobile and watch some YouTube channels or something like we are playing some games and telling our children to don't use mobile phones. It is not correct. I think our child will not listen to us. So it is better always you have to become a role model. What you do, your child will see you, imitate you, and do that. Because generally, what I have observed, parents are watching TV, parents are playing mobile games and telling their children not to watch. Yes, classes they have to attend. Students have to attend online classes, no doubt. Parents have to work, do their job on laptops. Yes, but after that, after those hours, spend time with your children. Here, you can't always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. In this COVID situation, we know that we can't control what is going on outside. But yes, we can control ourselves at least. We know that some methods how to protect ourselves from COVID-19, like our children will also tell us use nose mask, right? Use nose mask, social distancing, Wash your hands. There are many, don't go outside. If it is urgent, then only you go out. So we all know that and we have to follow. But we can control ourselves in this way and become a role model and try to uh, try to work properly and help your children. And if you can't control yourself, it's always suggested to discuss with an expert and solve your problems. On this World Mental Health Day, again I am telling that if any problem is there, any issue is there, you tell to your family members. First, you have to tell to your family members. I have seen many people, those who are not discussing their problems even to their family members also. Better, as a parent, we have to sit with our children, talk to them. In this COVID time, they are also feeling, they know some points because that is the reason I'm telling reduce screen time. When we watch some information about COVID, continuously how much infection is there, how many people have died and all that. So because of that also, students get some type of fear or stress. So better we have to talk to them and tell them according to their age, we have to explain how to come out. And finally, again, I'm telling be positive. I'm positive and I'm requesting all of you to be positive. Yes, again, we will meet each other in school and talk to each other. And this time we have taken this session virtually, but next time, face to face also, we can speak and we can enjoy. So, thank you.
Uh, Thank you, Shanti ma'am, for sharing the valuable tips how to deal with the stress busters. I hope everyone will follow these tips and let us get relief from the day-to-day life stress by keeping the works. As ma'am said, we can make that bigger works to be into parts and make it execute as per the proper planning. And thank you once again, ma'am. Thank you all the parents who have participated. Thank you one and all.